All right, guys, real quick now. I put the handlebars on. I put the front seat on. I put both plastic fenders on. Put the rear rack on, 2 pedals, the seat. Hey, FYI, you got the foot pump box, you got the seat, you have the user's manual, you got 2 boxes. Let's open up these. All right, here's boxes. What's in box number 1. You got a toolkit, open-ended wrench. You have the socket wrench, pedals, kickstand, AC power supply. Came with a pump and a little extra hardware. Box number 2, the folding stem holder, self-tightening axle for the front tire. That's what came in the box, guys. Bearings first, bearings down, bearing cap slides into the bearings right there, and then the cap goes on top. Bearings down. 36mm wrench. Oh yeah, nice and tight. There you go. Then you get your cap. Cool little socket wrench right there. Make sure they're in the hole. Oh yeah, she's nice and tight now, baby. There you go. Okay, you got your folding stem. Slide this thing up. Push this down. Unhook the folding stem so it opens up all the way. So you have access to the 33mm hex tool right here. Slide this down into here. Always make sure it's on the right side so when you're putting the handlebars down, it's working properly. Get your 30mm. Oh yeah, nice and tight. Give you a heads up of what that looks like. Tighten that baby up so when you get this up here, there you go. Handlebars up like that. Slide them down. Make sure they're nice and even, which they are. And then just close that up. There you go. Clean up all this. First, clean up all the mess. Turn it upside down, and we're ready to go. All right, guys, we've been over this a few times. You have the nut, you have the spring, and you have the lock washer. Same thing, lock washer, spring, nut. Make sure that the drum is not rubbing on the brakes. Lock washer in first. Make sure that's in the hole. Your spring, and then your nut. This is one of the easiest these are the easy ones to. Most important thing, guys, is make sure that that drum is between the brake pads so that when you do this, that's the way you want it, guys. No noise, spinning on its own. That's the way you put the front wheel on. All right, let's put the pedals on. Here we go. The left pedal, you always do it lefty, this way. Use your right pedal. Okay, the rack, guys, you got 2 bolts here. This one you got to tighten these down. Got to tighten this one down. You got to tighten these down. So it's your basket. So you can adjust your basket going back and forth. So you got that screw there, one on the other side. 1, 2, 3. One on the other side, and tighten up these 4 right here. Got your back brake light right there, and that's your rack. Guys, real quick now, I put the handlebars on. I put the front seat on. I put both plastic fenders on. Put the rear rack on, 2 pedals, the seat, the headlight, and the kickstand. Now the maximum payload on that rack is they say is around 450 pounds. The maximum speed on this thing is 23 miles per hour. It's a 500 watt motor, 48 volt battery, 720 watt hours. Gets about 25 miles on a charge. Wheels are 20x4. The charging time on this thing is 5 hours. You can charge it with the battery in, or you can charge it with the battery out. There's your little charging port right there. And it weighs about 72 pounds. There's your saddle right there. You got your headlight. Oops, you got your headlight right there. There's your left grip, your right brake, your left brake. There's your display, very simple. Plus, minus for the pedal assist. Your headlight, you can't really see the display. I'll go over that in the dark. Your power button and information. And then you got your thumb throttle. The thumb throttle only works when this is in pedal assist 1 through 5. There's your Shimano gear shifter. Starboard Bow is not the expert. The expert is SizzleBK. Check out the website. Check out all the information and their support on the website, all the description information, all the warranty card information, all that stuff to register is going to be in the description of this video, along with the links and the codes you can get, so I can get you a big discount on this bike. So let's make sure everything's nice and tight, set up, and let's take it for a ride. Here we got the plus, the minus to hold the power for a couple seconds. Come on. We're going to put in 5 because we're going to do throttle only right off the bat. That's the way I like to do it. Like to check out the speed on this thing. It says 23 miles per hour advertising. Let's see what this thing actually does. $18, $19. It's got 19. Since 7 is doing 19, so a little pedaling here. It gets up to 20 when I'm pedaling. Tell you what though, it's with the adjusting of the handlebars, I like that. The last bike I had, I couldn't adjust those handlebars. I like getting them up, you know, almost shoulder high, so it's less pressure that's coming down on the forearms. It's built pretty good. I got the 15 PSI on the tires, 20x4 tires. Handlebars are kind of narrow. That's good for coming in and out of traffic. Got your thumb throttle. Again, I'm not a big fan of the thumb throttle, especially if you got arthritis in your hand, like I kind of think I have a little bit when you're doing up and down with the thumb. But the brakes are nice and strong, I'll tell you that right now. 7-piece Shimano over here on the right. The shocks, there's no adjusting shocks, but these 20-inch tires, they sure make it comfortable, that's for sure. But I'm going to bring this down to 2. It says it only gets up to 25 miles on a charge. We're going to use every bit of that, I think, on this trip here. But we shall find out. I'm going to take a little different route than I normally take when I do my e-bikes. So, let's get this thing rolling, baby. Like I said, a really comfortable ride. I mean, it doesn't have adjusting shocks, but I don't think you need them when you got to kind of have a bike like this. It's just a comfortable cruising bike, you know? Step through. It's got the nice frame on it. Look at the distance between the handlebars and the seat. It's great. The knees don't come near it. I'm 5'9.5". I'm even a 6 foot tall kind of guy. So knees are going to be pretty comfortable here, especially since you can You can raise the seat on this. Yeah, I like the distance on the handlebars. I'm really comfortable on this bike. The seat's comfortable a little bit. You know, I like the big fat seats. You can get those, order those online. I might change that. But other than that, it's just beautiful. It's taking our time, cruising around. See how it does on these little hills here. I'm in pedal assist 3. You know what? I'm barely pedaling. Guys, look. The motor just takes over on these hills. And it's not a steep hill, but it was a hill, and there was no problem getting up and down on those hills. This is a bike zone, so I'm probably just going to keep it down to 10 miles an hour. Respect the law when you're riding around e-bikes, guys, because you never know. Pretty soon, all those e-bike criminals out there that are going 30, 40 miles an hour on paths like this, they're going to ruin it for everybody. So let's get going. And the SizzleBK, this 20x4 fat tire bike, guys, it is so much fun to ride around. It's so light. It's pretty basic. I mean, not, you know, when I mean basic, I mean for the price that this sells, the shocks, everything about this thing is so comfortable. And I enjoy just taking off. The torque on it's pretty cool for the price for the bike. It is 500 watt motor. I mean, it peaks at 750, but it's just a cruiser. Let's just keep going. I'm going to head north on the San Juan. Love these bridges. Bridges. Gotta be careful when you're going over the bridges, those guys, especially if somebody's coming the other way on something like this. You might want to get off the bike and walk it. Here comes somebody right now. Hopefully he's in the right lane. Right up these hills, boy. I'm loving it. No problemo with the hills. Sometimes this river on the right has got some water in it. Not when it's dried up, that's for sure. I mean, not when it's dry out. We don't get no rain in a while in California, but it does rain in California. It does rain in California. Well, let's turn the headlight on just for the hell of it. All right, let's see what kind of headlight we got. All right, there's your headlight. See about the brake light. No, that's right, there is no brake light, guys. There's your display. Let me see if I can do it without too much noise. You got your plus and your minus. 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the power button and it switch from odometer, miles per hour, trip, back to odometer, back to miles per hour, trip, back to odometer, back to miles per hour. Then it says here we got 4 bars left, and it's got a little Bluetooth. So there's P settings if you hold the P1 and plus and the minus at the same time. P1, P2, it only goes up to 2, but I don't know, that's what it does. I don't know why, but we'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much a display, guys. Let's get back on the road. Tell you what, guys, I've put some miles on this thing. SizzleBK S200. Very comfortable. Fifth 500 watt motor, 23, 24 miles on a charge, 20 miles an hour, not 22, 23. At least I didn't get it up to 23. I'm sure if you pedal it faster, you probably get 23. I didn't get that. The seat can be a little bit more comfortable. Don't forget to check the description of this video for all the links, my discount code, all that good stuff. And then make sure you check it out and leave a comment on the video, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. What you're thinking about the SizzleBK. I've been cruising this thing for a couple of days, actually. No brake light, no horn, but you know what? For the price that they're offering, it's easy to add that kind of stuff. You can do that. It's got those 20-inch nub ties that make the ride so smooth. Again, SizzleBK, thanks for sending me the bike. I love doing product reviews with companies that go all out for them. All their information, all that good stuff's going to be in the description of the video. Don't forget, guys, to check out the links and subscribe, like, hit that bell, let you know when the next video is coming up. Have a great day.